The fish housing scandal, land grabbing on system failure. What happens when land meant for civil servants is forcefully taken away? This is not just a dispute, this is a housing crisis unfolding in real time. Under the Federal Integrated Staff Housing Program, FISH program, over 150 hectares of land was allocated to a developer to build homes for Nigerian civil servants, people preparing for life after retirement. According to engineer Nicholas, MD of Zefcan Homes, construction began, and despite delays, subscribers, civil servants, continued building with their own money. They trusted the system, they believed in land was secure. Suddenly, everything changed. Allegation emerged that the same land has been reallocated, documents allegedly forged, and properties already built were being demolished. This is what he has to say.
Engineer Nicholas Obedo, the MDCO Zefcan Home and Estates. We are one of the developers that is handling the FISH program, Federal Integrated Staff Housing Program for the Office of the Head of Service. And this was one of the allocation and one of the areas we are pushing for the project. And a groundbreaking ceremony was even done here when the former Minister of Works, Housing and Head of Service were all here to see how we can create an affordable home for civil servants. When in the course of the project there were some lapses. Off-takers guarantee were not offered. So we suspended the project at a particular time, but the subscribers who felt that they don't need to waste much time because they will be retiring soon, opted to bid on their own. And that is how we got to this stage. And we submitted all the documents and all necessary information to the Office of the Head of Service. They even came here for the groundbreaking and even assisted us in the road project and infrastructure. They awarded infrastructure and road to this place, courtesy of our own efforts. So for the past 10 years, we've been pushing to get the off-takers guarantee and investors. But so far, close to 60, 70 people have built, you can see. And they're also trying to live here on their own, contributing money to do one or two things. Why someone at the obstacle? Somewhere last year, we had an information that some people who have like 2-3 developers came up together to have a meeting with some FCDA senior staffs to apportion this allocation to themselves. And they ended up having like 70 hectares, 30 hectares, 20 hectares to themselves. And came up with the intention that the former minister gave them, Bello. But I want to be sure if he's alive. Okay? So let's see where that thing ends. And for now, they came to demolish the buildings, demolish the infrastructure, and remove all the beacons on the site. And they're now claiming that it was being given to them by the office of the Honorable Minister, former Minister, the RFO. And that is not even the issue. They went ahead to claim that the Labriga, Urban and Regional Planning, Moses, and also URP staffs, senior management of URP, Bishiru and the Co, and Usman and Co, are part of the team that helped them to acquire the land. And as they speak now, that they have come to stay, and they are bulldozing buildings, and they don't want to stop. We came here last week, they armed them with guns. You can see 5 of them there with guns. Some of them are here with guns. That's why we opted to come with the police. And this case will be a test of judiciary. We're talking about affordability. But the question is this: must civil servants pay houses for 50 million naira? They are not selling it to our own clients for 50 million naira. That is the question. And now they claim that the minister is alive. So we'll test the judiciary and find out if actually the former minister gave this land. Because the former minister never agreed to sign any document before he left. He decided to not to sign any documents because he didn't want to be called back. So how did those 70 hectares, 30 hectares, about all the districts allocated? Did the lower seats land allocation committee? Because previously before you sit and allocate land, the lower could sit. PAMSEC, minister, head of service, they will sit together. It's not like this present administration that one person can allocate land. So of FCT, and also the judiciary should also intervene and look at the situation whereby this land, if whatever document or whatever they're claiming, must be scrutinized and verified. And if there's any abuse of office, there should be arrests and prosecution of those involved. The office is involved and forgery. Because I've seen now that the date that the minister left office, it does not coincide with the RFO. So the former minister will tell us if there is a LUAC sitting. Then the second thing is that the Labriga that they claim is signing document assistant director, even last month, is no longer in that department. So those documents will be tested.
Now the real question is this: who protects the people when the system fails them? And if land is no longer secure, what does it mean for the average Nigerian housing future? For more information on the news like this, make sure you're following this page, like, subscribe, share to your friends and family so that they can understand and get all the housing updates that they need to get within the housing sector in Nigeria. From Housing Matters team, it is bye for now. Thanks for watching and take care. God bless you.